All right, welcome back. We're back with a loading cargo tutorial on NeoFlight 2.0. So the end result, we had a little bit of issues, and I'm going to kind of discuss that as we go through it because I ran out of fuel. But we kind of go back to what we're really talking about. So here we are. We're back here within the NeoFlight app, and we can choose 3 different cargo loading missions. So we're back to our original airport from mission 1, which is the Aerodroma Forstral in Spain. So we're going to select that and hit fly, and then we're going to try, and we're going to go back to the NeoFlight and select that mission that we are deciding on. So because of the way NeoFlight works and there's no gates to park in, we can start right in the runway, and the plane will start running. So here we are back at our mission control panel for NeoFlight, and we're going to add connect and fly, and then we will see now we're ready to fly. Bam, everything goes green except for payload. So here we're expecting we're expecting 460, but we're actually only getting 430. So that's what we got to fix. So we can see that we have 290 pounds of cargo needed, and right now nothing's happening. We're not getting the loading message. So we'll go into the program and adjust the weight under the weight column. So here I'm trying to adjust the fuel and the baggage. So we have 3 columns that we can adjust, which is pilot, rear passenger, and baggage. So the trick is to adjust the pilot weight, and then use the passenger or baggage for your cargo weight within the 3 starter planes. Now when you get more sophisticated planes, then you have to maybe adjust your weight a little bit different within all the other compartments. So I'm going to go back. And so basically I got rid of the baggage, so it ended up being 175 plus 175, making it the expected, or 350. Now NeoFly's version for this particular one doesn't worry about fuel at this time, so you really only have to worry about the pilot, the rear passage, and the baggage. So I tried changing the pilots, and seeing maybe I can make lower pilot weights, and then there'll be enough room for XX, because I have a maximum payload of over 1,000 pounds. So let me try that and see if that works. And we connect it again, and we've actually gone down. We have 230, which just really represents now in hindsight just 115 times 2. So I keep having to change this. So I went into Discord and I figured out that the way that the cargo loading NeoFly is to actually put the weight of the pilot at 170, and you can actually either use the rear passenger as your cargo or the baggage as your cargo, but the real passenger can also be set to 0. So in this case, I go and I make that into 0, and then you can see that now when I do it again, it's at 170. So I take the baggage, and I'm supposed to enter 290, but I'm actually entering 270, which is not what you want. But then we go back and we see that it doesn't work. But I'm pretty excited, so now I'm getting ready to think, and I go back to that. Oh, it's not working. So I thought maybe I can just touch the fuel. Maybe I'll get a few pounds of fuel. That's 20 pounds of fuel there. Maybe that'll work. No, nothing. Still payload is red. Oh, there. Now I noticed that I got the wrong number here. So I put 290.
Transporter from dispatch. Good morning. The cargo mission will start as soon as you get.
And there we get our load this loading message, and when we go back to the program, now we have all green and we're set to go. So that's how you do it. So you basically set the pilot at 170, and then you select your weight, your cargo weight for either, if it's a 152, you put that into the second passenger, or if you have baggage, you can put that 290 into the cargo baggage line. So now I'm just getting ready. We're going to go to LESG, and I'm just going to use the direct to button on the GPS, find that airport, and because this GPS is the G3X, you can just touch screen and just direct to activate. It's very easy. Now you can see that now I've got an actual flight plan entered into it, and I'm ready to go. So here I am, off to go. Except, as you probably noticed, I did make an error in touching, not reloading the fuel that I had moved down. So you can actually see it here. If you look at the fuel column on the external view, you can see that I'm not paying attention to what the fuel is, because like most people, I usually run unlimited fuel. And I think with my recommendation within this NeoFly is just to run it as default unlimited fuel, since it's not part of the calculation for cargo loading. So, you know, I look around and then I make a second error, because I know in the back of my mind that I didn't put a lot of fuel, and I even actually wanted to go and have a look at the fuel gauge and see what low fuel putting very low fuel looks like. So here I'm just looking around, and I go, because the X Cub has the fuel in the back here on the side, I look at it and I kind of can't see that very much fuel. So I'm wondering, maybe this is the way it looks when you have unlimited fuel. I kind of ignore the problem here. So one thing is that it's dark, so I'm just going to make it a little bit lighter, because it's took me a long time to get this going. And then I just set the autopilot, and so after looking at it, that's my second error. My third error is that I'm going to set the autopilot and go for breakfast. So I'll be back. It's a 30-minute flight. I should have plenty of time to come back. But as I'm eating, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of fuel. So here we go.
Radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
So in the final mission, mission 4, I'll repair the airplane and redo this mission and land at my destination airport. And you can click on that mission, which I will upload, and you can see how to properly do the cargo loading and end up at your destination runway. Thanks for watching.